What's going on, guys? Matt over here with Lethal Garage, and today I'm bringing you an interesting install and overview guide for radar detector hardwiring. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there have figured out hardwiring or have come up with interesting ways, but this is a harness that you plug right into your car, and it does a little bit more than that, and I'm going to get into that here in a minute. But the idea here is to avoid having to have cables hanging down from your mirror or window, or having to mount your radar detector super low so that the cable doesn't look terrible draped across your car, plugged into your cigarette lighter or whatever. So this is crafted by Gen5DIY. They have a couple different versions available, but the way that it works is it plugs right on into your OnStar system. It basically steals a little bit of power from there, which is fine. There's plenty of power running to your OnStar. They don't make it just exactly the amount, so you're fine there. But it creates a cable that you can run behind your mirror so you don't see it, and plug in your radar detector if you have a mirror mount or a windshield mount. So let's get into the finite details of what difference. I actually have two cables right here. I'm going to talk about both of them and then go through the install. Let's do it. Okay, so Gen5DIY does have two different cables, and you're like, why would there need to be two different cables? This is your standard cable. Again, plugs into your OnStar. This is just the relay, and then this is what drapes out the back of your, God, what is it called? The upper plate where your mirror mounts and little lights and garage door openers, and plugs right into your radar detector. Now, my original cable that I got from Gen5DIY was a little bit shorter. It was probably about that much shorter, but I reached out to him. I said, hey, this would be really good if it was just a little bit longer. So he actually created these to be a little bit longer. So Ofer over at Gen5DIY, great guy, crafted these new ones, makes it even better. Now this one here, no, I'm sorry, before I go into that one, this one is just for your radar detector. Now this one here is something that I was really interested in and asked Ofer to send over to me, because this is still the same setup, still plugs into your OnStar, still has the extended cable for your radar detector, but it also has a posi negative line that you could put a resistor on to power a GoPro or any other item that may need power. Now in this instance, it's just the wires. I would still have to put the resistor and get the USB adapter cable for a GoPro or something like that. But it is an option that he offers, and you just get the right resistor so you're not blowing up the device. In this instance, I believe USB is like a 5 amp or something like that. I'd have to look that up for sure, but that's there. It's pretty awesome. So I'm going to install this one on my car because I do eventually want to add the resistor and be able to hook up my GoPro and not worry about batteries needing to be a charge and having another cable hanging down anywhere. Now you guys may have been wondering, why do I have this cable? This is actually for my Suburban. So if you guys are looking for a quick and easy Suburban install guide, that's coming as well. So let's get right on into the actual install. The tools for this install job are actually really easy. Flathead screwdriver, an interior detailer tool. I'm actually going to use a plastic one. I have plastic and metal. In this instance, you're just prying into the headliner area where your what is it? It's like the home. I forget the actual name that GM calls it, but I'll show you. Let's just go install it real quick.
Home link.
Okay, so for this install, I think this is the home link set. I don't even know, but it's basically where your two interior lights are, your passenger airbag sensor is, and your garage door opening buttons. I guess you can even wire these to my cutouts too, I've heard. But that all being stated, it comes out really easily. And if you don't actually have, so if you have a 1SS, you can actually order this from GM with the proper parts and get these buttons. It's pretty cool. But this comes down really easy. There's two clips in the front. There's no clips on the side or the back. They're just like lay on. They lay on in the front, so it just literally comes down. And if you look, it's hard to see, but this is the actual main power adapter. This is what we have to unplug right here. I'll just be honest, I had already pulled this off earlier because I had the old cable installed, so I left the security clip up, so don't harass me on that one. But I can literally just unplug that, and that's done. So now we have my new cable. Actually, I have both. I don't know why I brought both in the car, but this is the new cable. So in this instance, we're literally just putting our cable in between. So the one that we just unplugged plugs into the black adapter, and this plugs right into where the other one was. Now I don't have my resistor or anything for my GoPro or the USB adapter yet, so I'm just going to tuck in these wires for now. And luckily there's no exposed wires at the end. You can see it's just the red and black, so I'm not worried about shorting anything out. And then the cable here, I'm going to show you how I route this so I don't have cables hanging out in front of my mirror. And it's actually pretty cool, so let's do it. So I'm going to try to make it so you guys could see the best possible. So literally just plugging this in here, and I am going to push in the security clip so that way it doesn't vibrate out or anything on the road. Now this is the fun one to get to. If you have small hands, this is a lot easier. Sorry, I know you can't see, but I'm just trying to get my fat hand in there so I can get this at the right angle to plug it in. There we go. So you can definitely hear it when it clips in. Good to go. Now in this instance, I am tucking in the excess wire up top, and I do have the cable, so you can see the, I forget what the stupid phone line adapter is. It RJ25? I don't even know. Whatever, your phone cable adapter or the power cap cable. That's going to be sticking out the back side of the actual harness. So I clip that back in. You do have this single cable, and I'm going to wrap this around my mirror, and it plugs. Am I upside down? Yep, upside down. Plugs right on in. So, and if you have excess cable, and of course I clip this back in. But if you have excess cable, you can force it back up inside, maybe. There we go. There we go. So, radar adapter in. Now I have full power to my radar adapter. It is wrapping around my mirror here on this side. It's a nice clean install. Now, if I want to run those black and white cables, now I wouldn't leave it black and white. He left them that way, so if you want to sleeve it or if you want to wrap it in electrical tape or however you want to do it, you could do that. You can have it pop out here and have your USB dongle hang here. Then you can put your GoPro down here and plug it right in and have no problems. So it's a cool little cable. It's a clean install, as you can see, and now I don't have to worry about cables or anything hanging down. And if I want to quickly unplug this to take my where's the button? I want to take this off. You know, I can tuck this up back there, so it's not even there. There you go. So I know some of you guys also will mount your radar detectors down low. This product with the length of the cable is really meant if you're mounting it to either your mirror or your window up top here. So you'll also see I have my black view sitting here, so it's getting a little crowded in my car, but it is a super clean install. And again, you know, I know people are always like, well, what if people see my radar detector? How hard is it to unplug and plug back in? I live in SoCal. I've never unplugged and hid my radar detector. Maybe I should, I don't know. I'm adjust my mirror so I can still see. There you have it. Bam. Let's wrap this video up. So the final step is actually making sure it works. So in this instance, it's not going to turn on when your car's in auxiliary mode. But if your car's on, it turns on. So there you guys have it. That is the Gen 5 DIY install for the radar detector harness or an additional GoPro or anything else you want to mount to your windshield. Now, keep in mind, hitting or mounting a GoPro or something else, you will need a resistor, you will need the right adapter to plug into that. Again, it's just a red and black wire currently, so there's a little more to it there, but for radar detector, works great. And it will probably work great as well for a GoPro. I will hopefully do a video of that down the road where I get the resistor and walk through that process. But yeah, super easy, super awesome, and a super clean design. I think Ofer did a really good job making the harness. Again, it tucks away. You're never going to see it, so it's not going to be like this super shiny, beautiful thing. It's a harness. So it does its job. It does it well. And yeah, it works. All of the information is down below in the description of this video, straight to the Gen5DIY site. You can also use the coupon code down there as well. That will help save you some money on your purchase. So if you want to save a few bucks buying a harness like this or just about anything else on Gen5DIY, check out their site, use the coupon code down below in the description, check it out. But as always, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Do appreciate you guys constantly coming back, leaving comments, being a part of the Lethal family. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Tons more content coming. Lots more stuff to do on the build. But until next time, I hope to see you on the road.
Outtake number 2.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah.
Lethal here.
Shh, quiet on the set. I'm like, I can't breathe. That sneeze killed me. Ugh. So all the info and description is down below in the description of this video. I said description like 5 times. I don't know why, but
Description.
description. Mustang fans.